Hi, this is Miles and MarthaLoss, your local real estate experts. You're in the midst of a real estate transaction, either buying or selling real estate, and a tropical storm or hurricane comes into the area. How's that going to affect your transaction? There's actually two ways that this will affect your transaction. The first is the appraisal. If you're well into the loan process and the appraisal's already been completed and a hurricane or a tropical storm comes through the area, your underwriter's probably going to order the appraisal to go back out to the property, re-inspect, and check for damage. They're not going to redo the appraisal. They're just going to do a supplement where they go out there, they take some photos, they inspect the exterior of the property, look for any damage. Now, two things with this. One is it's going to take time, so it could delay your closing. The second thing is you're going to need to pay for this. It'll cost between $100 and $200. When your lender asks you to pay for this, you want to make sure you do it immediately so you're at the front of the line for the appraiser to go back out there and check your property. Now, the other issue you're going to run into is with insurance. When you're out shopping for insurance, you're going to get quotes. When you actually get insurance, you're going to get a binder. A binder gives you official coverage for the property. It has a binder number, a start date, the insurance carrier information. Now, I'm going to share my screen with you and show you some important information. Okay, so this box here, if you look at the map, this is called the no bind area. So you've got this blue area. I'm going to mark this here so you can see it. You've got this blue area here. That's the no bind tropical storm box. And then the larger box, that's the no bind hurricane box. So if a hurricane comes into that box, the larger box, you can't get insurance binder. If it comes into the tropical storm box and it's a tropical storm, you cannot bind for insurance. So if you're going to close tomorrow and a hurricane comes through the area and it's right there, you're not closing tomorrow. So when you're watching the news and you hear a mention of hurricane or tropical storm may come into the area, the first thing you want to do is you want to call up your insurance agent. The reason you want to do it right away is as a hurricane or tropical storm gets closer and closer, more and more people are going to start calling the insurance agent, and it's getting harder and harder to reach your insurance agent. So you want to make that call right away. The second thing you want to do is you've gone under contract, the hurricane or tropical storm hits, then you do your final walkthrough before closing. One, you want to make sure that you absolutely do your final walkthrough. Then you want to walk around the house and look for any storm damage. You also want to make sure you check out the breakers, make sure there's no trip breakers, and make sure the AC and appliances work in case there is some sort of lightning strike or electrical issue at the property. Now, if you have any additional questions regarding buying or selling real estate, just type MilesLoss or MarthaLoss into the YouTube search box, and we have a series of videos, one for buyers, one for sellers. They will answer all your questions. If you have additional questions, you can also call me at the number below.